Match of the day, all the goals and analysis from today's Premier League game. 10:30 BBC One, all the goals on the iPlayer, the app and the website from 8 o'clock tonight. Time for all today's results starting in the Premier League. Brentford 2, Crystal Palace 2. Excellent win for Sunderland at Everton today by 3 goals to 1. Leeds United, as discussed, beating Brighton and Albion by 1-0. Good win for Manchester United at Old Trafford at lunchtime, beating Forest by 3 goals to 2. Huge game. Newcastle United, West Ham United, live on BBC Radio 5 Live and BBC Sounds, and 1-1 it finished at Molyneux. So Manchester United have secured third, 12 places higher than they managed last year. Bournemouth will play in Europe next season for the very first time, guaranteed a top 8 finish despite not kicking the ball this afternoon. The race for the remaining European places fascinating. 6 teams can mathematically qualify, and the door is now ajar for Chelsea, whose game in hand is on Tuesday night. A point for Wolves means they may not finish as a bottom side, despite propping up the table most of the season. Final relegation place could be decided on Tuesday. West Ham United take on Newcastle United, as I said this evening. If they fail to win, a rare Tottenham Hotspur victory at Stamford Bridge would send the Hammers down. In the Scottish Premiership, Dundee 3, Aberdeen 2. Excellent win for Kilmarnock against already relegated Livingston. 4 goals to 1, and St Mirren 1, Dundee United 1. Celtic claiming their 13th title in 14 seasons yesterday in dramatic fashion. Scant consolation, but Hearts, the first non-Old Firm side to finish inside the top 2 for 8 years. At their other end, Livingston's relegation confirmed at the start of the month. St Mirren will take on Partick Thistle in a relegation playoff. The first leg kicks off on Thursday. Don't forget all the results from leagues across the UK and Europe available on the BBC Sport website and the app. It finished Everton 1, Sunderland 3. Here's one of Sunderland's goal scorers, Enzo Lefebvre.
Enzo, what a second half turnaround. What did Regis Labrie say to you guys at half time?
No, we just say we played well, I think, the first half, but in the last 30 meters we were a bit quiet, and we just say like we need to be to put more fire, you know. And I think we did well. The guy who came on the pitch was just a perfect attitude, and I think this is the team, this is the family we have since the beginning of the season, and we can be proud of us.
Football's about moments. I'm not sure if you're aware, but Everton had a chance maybe to go 2-0 up very quickly. You get the ball, pass it to Brian Robin, it's 1-1, and that goal back was very important.
Yes, of course. We always say the second goal and even the third can be the goal game, and I think the reaction we had in second half was just perfect. But after the first goal, we keep going, and this is the most important, I think, to win the game.
You spoke about the team being a family. Can you just explain a bit more about when you're losing so many times this season, you've been able to turn fixtures around? Why is that?
Yeah, because I think nobody likes the defeat, of course, and I think our straightness is to be together in the good moment.
Welcome back. It finished Wolves 1, Fulham 1. Let's hear from Anthony Robinson.
Anthony, 1-1 it finished. What were your thoughts on the game overall?
It was a pretty sloppy game, to be honest. It was quite open, quite end-to-end, and not how we wanted it to go. It kind of got away from us, you know, the intentions there to try and chase the game and force chances, and that led to, you know, giving up chances as well. So it wasn't as contained as we wanted it to be, but, you know, disappointed not to get the win in the end.
It was your penalty right before half-time. Have you been sitting as number 2 pick for the penalties for a while now?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, I've taken a few before in the cup, and we practiced penalties yesterday, a few of us. So seeing on the, you know, the kind of tactics board that was penalty taker, and, you know, one came and was happy to take it. Yeah.
Did it feel like a game of missed opportunities for you today? Because as a group, you got into some great positions. Timothy Castagne especially got some balls right away across goal, just couldn't quite add that finishing touch.
Yeah, I mean, like Timo's been great, and he's put the ball kind of on a plate attack in the right areas and fill in the box, because there's only so many of them you can give up without that you're not going to win the game at this level, and it's disappointing. Like I said, we kind of forced chances, tried to create a little bit more, and we just didn't have that cutting to get the win in the end.
Manager looked really frustrated on the touchline throughout. What was his message to you as a group in there?
Just like at half time, he just said, we need to like do more, be cleaner, want to get on the ball, and at the end of